Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Ruben Amorim press conference reaction show. In tonight's show, we are going to be reacting to Ruben Amorim's press conference ahead of the Crystal Palace game, and we are going to be reacting to Oliver Glasner as well, the Crystal Palace manager. Big up to every single one of you who's locked in already this evening. Much appreciated. Now, if you are new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as I upload plenty Manchester United content, F1 content. I review football shirts as well. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel. Link is in the title. It's also in the description. My extra channel is also in the description and pinned on top of the live chat and in the description to the stream is my channel membership. Yes, I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. So if anyone wishes to join the YouTube membership program and help fund the YouTube channel, you can find all the information pinned on top of the live chat, and also you can hit the join button as well, and that will again give you all the information. Big up to every single one of you. Big up Mark Harris. Bash, big up mate. Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, it's been a while, mate. I hope you're good. I hope everything's well with you. Big up to Daylight Sorting. Bash. I clipped Ego on YouTube and I called him a brown envelope on that. I said as well, stop talking nonsense and rubbish. I don't do PR and nonsense news, and people lied to their viewers on YouTube. I think Crystal Palace will win 2-1 and another loss. Keep trusting the process and Ruben Amorim. Trust the process. Load of PR bollocks. Let's get it right. But big up to you, Daniel Sorting. Big up to you, Red's Corner TV. Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. I'm very well. Very well, thank you. Stinker and hooked for Lewis Hamilton. I think his head is on the beach now, and said in the press conference he is not looking forward to 2026 and the new regulations. We're getting them next year. I honestly believe that next weekend in Abu Dhabi, that could be his final Grand Prix. I really do. And I'm not even joking. To me, he's lost all the information. And he guessed tonight. Nope, not tonight, mate. I'll big up to you, the Liverpool prophet. Make sure you are subscribing to him, by the way. Big up to you, because I usually do the Strands pod on Ross the Sox channel, and he's on the panel. So, yep, it is. But I go by your channel name. I know who you are. Good evening, Mr. Good evening, Hayden Cox. Big up to you, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. All good, mate. Yep. Who do you think will replace him next year? Well, there's only one man for me, and a driver who's currently at Haas, Ollie Behrman. Yep, he will take Lewis Hamilton's place. I'm calling it now. And remember when he was in the Ferrari in Jeddah 2024, he beats Lewis Hamilton and Lando Norris. Behind you, banter. Kobe Mainu it is on the calendar, the Man United calendar. Hang on, just someone's messaging me. So we are reacting to the press conference now. I've not listened to the press conference, so this is going to be a fresh reaction. I don't show the press conference. I just play it as audio only in the background, and this is a fresh reaction, so we're reacting to it together. So, yep, let's go. Josh, that candle behind you. It's just big up to you, Michael LCFC. But, it's just like, to me, he just doesn't feel motivated in the moment. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do hope he gives it one more go and comes back. Of course I do, Let's see what he can do in the new regulations. I'm just not convinced. I'm really not, I think he will announce his retirement. I'm sorry to say, it's just Josh Elsey predictions. I mean, well, if you guys lose to West Ham, mate, literally, I think he should be sacked on the spot. Houghton's sprint quality was rubbish. Awful, mate. Awful, Yuan. Big up to you, mate. Big up the Yeti, Josh. Absolutely. Yeti's a real one. Sacks in the car park, pretty much. I mean, don't even bother coming to training on Monday morning if they lose that game. I tell you, he'll be out of here fast. Of course, say, bash. Yeah, he will. And possibly, I reckon, Behrman might be his teammate as well. So that'd be interesting, won't it? Because believe you me, I think Ollie Behrman is pretty much the future Ferrari driver as well. So let's see what's been said in this press conference. So here we go. Let's get up. And like I said, we will be listening to Oliver Glasner as well. Ruben Amorim press conference reaction. Oh, big up to Iron Disciple. Bash. Big up, mate. Sunday we see Slots or Nuno. Which one's it going to be? Nuno's already scaring me. Bringing in Willa, Krug, and Erline out of this one. Oh, wow. Really? That's brutal. Right, let's go. Let's listen to the press conference.
On Monday, you spoke about your team you felt your team is still quite a long way from where you want it to be. Last year,
I can confirm we are a long way from where we want to be. 100%. We're nowhere near the same level. Nowhere near sustainable how the standards are dropped in this football club. I mean, let's get it right. What are we doing here?
And during the summer, we took you at face value when you were saying the things about your team. But like this week, you've had a whole week off, and you're playing opponents who were away from home in Europe on Thursday night. Isn't this exactly the kind of game that Manchester United should be able to step into?
In our club is the same thing, because last year we had to win every game all the time, and we took a lot of.
But we didn't. We finished 15th, didn't we? So, yeah, I mean, that is shocking. Trust the process of hammering, Josh. Don't be a running. Oh, big up to you, Connor. Bash, big up to you. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. For me, Housen has not been the same driver since losing title on Abu Dhabi 21. I think we've all said this, Yuan, haven't we? Yeah, you have a long way, Josh. You're not in the EFL Championship yet.
Things, a lot of criticism, because we were not winning. So in our club, there is no excuses. About Europe, I already talked about Europe. And I said the same thing last year when we were in Europe. And I say the same thing this year. The advantage and the disadvantage of not being in Europe. So there is no excuses. Last year or this year, we have always to win games.
Are you disappointed with where your team is now then, given...
I think if I look at the games, we should have more points. And because we had...
Yeah, what on earth has happened to your side this year, Connor Rains? I mean, I'm shell-shocked, mate, honestly. Stunned.
Control of some games. We had the advantage in some games, and we lost that control. So if I look at our games, we should have more points, and that is really disappointed and really frustrating, especially the last game.
Ruben, on Monday, you can see the disappointment in everyone's faces. How do you stop them getting too low and going into a tailspin?
Yeah, we do. I mean, our records has been very poor against them since 2022. So it will be difficult, No, geezer. No chance. London Glazers and Sir Jim Josh. Ruben has better XG, etc. Oh, my goodness me. Right, here we go then. Let's carry on.
To start again was really tough. The week as should be was hard to.
Slots is making some insane choices. Solosai at right back is criminal. No cover and the centre backs, midfielders aren't holding back. Full backs to attack and needs to drop Salah, but won't. I agree, 100%. It's like, is it in Mohamed Salah's contract he has to play every week? Because he's been well and truly off it, mate. Must win for the Red and White Army tomorrow against Southampton rivals. What's your message to them? It has to be must win, for Bristol City. They want to carry on their playoff momentum. 100%. Slots getting an A plus a Klopp's homework when being given more money to work. And having Gomez in the back is crazy work, I will say. It's mad, isn't it? Iron, mad. Can't believe you lost mid-week. I'm still fuming about that Everton debate, honestly. Oh, I think we will benefit when Salah goes to AFCON. Kaiser might finally get a chance. That's a good point, actually. I agree.
This result, this defeat, but the process needs to continue, and we need to go.
The process needs to continue. Okay, yeah. Good one. Well, what do we say to that, people? Oh, yeah, I got the first word, letter. P. R. You beat me to it, Hayden Cox. You beat me to it, mate. Chelsea play Arsenal on Sunday. Yep. Blue Army will hopefully win tomorrow. Needs to drop Canate with rather have Matty C at the back. I hate that process talk. It's like these guys all go on the same algorithm. True, exactly. Iron. Facts, mate.
For the next game, and we need to understand that, especially in our league this year, everything can change really fast. So let's go again and focus on the next one.
Will Mateus Cunha and Harry Maguire be available tomorrow? And what's the update with Sesko? Is it looking like next week?
No, Sesko is going to take a little bit more time. Harry the same. I expect to have Mateus in the next one, not this one.
On Sesko, does that mean you've had a setback, or is it?
It's just typical, isn't it? I chose to wear my Cunha shirts this weekend, and he's not fucking playing. You just couldn't make that shit up, and I'm still shell-shocked. I can't believe what happened yesterday whilst I was in my local Urban Outfitters. Saw this lovely blue Manchester United shirt. You probably would have seen it on my community post, and it had fucking Carlos Sanchez on the back of it. I couldn't believe it, honestly. Oh, man. Are you taking a royal piss? What are we doing here? Chelsea will win on Sunday. Let's get it right. Then we are favourites of the league. It's going to be an interesting game.
No. It's just take a little bit longer. We are taking care of the injury.
Ruben, you mentioned after the game on Monday feeling similar to last year and being afraid of having similar feelings to last year. How much did that increase after the game? And do you think the players share that maybe nervousness that they could repeat last year?
Again, I think if you look at the game, I think we can play better. We could be better in the game, and
Well, change your system then. It's as simple as that. Get the system changed for fuck's sake.
With everything that happened in that game, we should have won that game.
Cucurella will pocket Saka. He's an absolute legend, Carlos Sanchez, Josh. I mean, when he was at United, I loved him, absolutely loved him. But when he went to Man City and he went on strike in that running tough game for Southampton tomorrow, the way to beat slots is simple. Get the ball in their end and they'll crumble. Repeat. Will Nuno actually do it and not hit the brakes? That's another thing. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, it is a tough game for your side, Hayden Cox. I agree.
So we have to feel that urgency of winning games. We know what happened around the club if we don't win games. So if we know that, let's do everything in the right way. But again, we lost that one. We cannot change that. Let's focus on the next one.
Ruben, the away issues that United have faced, I think one away win in the last 11. What can you do?
One away win in the last 11? Really? Right. That deserves the wooden spoon. I don't have a wooden spoon on me right now, so I'll show you the ruler instead. Yeah, that deserves the wooden spoon. Honestly, that is shocking. One win in 11. Are you taking a royal piss or something? Get out here, man. I sent a super chat. The answer is easy. To beat slot when the pressure is in their end, it doesn't matter how it's coming. The setup is wooden spoonery. It is, I agree, 100%. But yeah, one win in 11. It's like, get out here, man. That's shocking. That's nowhere near sustainable.
To solve that, what are you doing to solve that?
The same things that we need to do to show to the players what.
One win in 11 matches, Ruben Amorim. That's great, Josh. I mean, that is just... One win in 11 away from home. That's just shocking. That's embarrassing.
Why we lost control of Nottingham? Why we lost control against Tottenham? And if you look at that games, we're there to win. And then sometimes a small detail can change.
Not fucking sustainable for my elite high standards. Yeah, I showed it Hayden Cox. I don't have the wooden spoons on me just now, so I'm showing the ruler instead. Yeah, honestly, wooden spoon for that. Oh, that's infuriating.
Everything. Then I felt during this year that when we play at home, the intensity was.
He always likes to come up with excuses. Yeah, the ruler, well, it's the closest objects I got on the desk here in the office. Because I'm here at my family's house, so I'm not on my usual PC in my desk. Like, this is a PC I use at weekends.
Higher. And I felt in this game at home, the intensity was not at the same level. So I think it's something that we need to work on. So it's hard to point one thing why we are not winning away. There's a lot of issues we are improving. Like I said, we have advantage in the away games. We need to know how to finish the games in order to win.
James and then Samuel. Ruben, obviously Palace are a different club, different pressures and scrutiny to United, of course. But obviously Glasner's had a lot of success playing a similar system to you, and that's continued this season despite losing his best player. Do you look at what they've done and do you draw a lot of inspiration and encouragement from Palace? And is one of the big differences is that their win backs obviously really settled? How big an impact can that?
I agree,
In a different way.
100% agree.
And you can understand that by data, but now it's hard to explain
Yeah, it
everything.
does.
Like you said, in a different club. and
Fake
they have things
accountability.
better than us. So that is quite simple. But you don't say that all 4-3-3 play in the same way, right?
I can imagine dinosaurs and you said brown envelope. So many managers like that. I agree. It's like the PR in these press conferences, seriously, jarring.
It's what I'm saying. Yeah, we play in the different moment. We defend in the different space. We try to attack in the different way. They are just doing the things better than us.
They can be very quick. The speed with which they attack. I just sort of wonder sometimes when you see, obviously like you play in a different way, but a similar setup in terms of formation, whether you ever take or draw ideas from things.
Oh, big up Adam Partridge, Bash. Big up, mate. Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated.
I quite like that. I don't like that.
I play against him in Frankfurt with Sporting, so I know the players. I take inspiration from everyone. When I have a...
Oh, big up Brian CFC. Bash. Big up, mate. Good evening. Big up, Mr. Joshy J. Geezer. Big up to you as well, mate. At least in our presser, the problem wasn't Nuno, but the fact the interviewers didn't even ask him about the team, but how he felt about Liverpool's recent states and things. Yeah, true. Very true, Iron. You okay, Josh? Like, yeah, I'm all good. Thank you, Adam Partridge. How you been? Our interviewers don't care about West Ham for crap. Yeah.
2 weeks for national teams. I watch all the managers and try to take all the inspiration that I can take. I have 6 years as a manager, professional manager, so I'm always trying to learn to improve my team.
And finally, there's been obviously a lot of focus on like your central midfield and whether that'll be an area that you strengthen next season. Is the wing back area though, which is a fundamental part of your team, is that an area over the next 12 months that you want to explore?
I think we need time to improve the characteristics of the team. I said that in the last year.
Time for what? Time for what exactly? Yeah, to improve the characteristics. You don't get any time in football. You've been here for 12 months. Let's get it right. What are we doing here? Seriously. What the fuck, man? Big up Hayden and Michael. I said brown envelope and I said stop being a Ron then and lied and deleted. And do you want to know what happens after that? I imagine you got timed out. Is Ruben Amorim talking shit again, Josh Ayton? Pure banger match waffle, Adam. Ruben, you should be moonwalking now.
And to give an example, the last game, we should have an Ahmad with a...
what he has been given. Yeah, 100%. You know, just I still think he needs his P40 I really do. But trust the process. Fuck off. Get in the bin with that PR bollocks, yeah? Trust the process. We need Ruben Amorim, a new asshole, again after Monday's game, Josh. Right? Oh, I am absolutely enraged that we lost that Adam. He was hyped to be the IT manager over that period when Lobber got signed to West Ham. Lopetegui.
Right foot to put on the other side to play against 10 men. So it's this kind of characteristics that we will try to get to be a better team. So if we are at the perfect setup to play in this way, not yet. But like any other team, we need time to put the right characteristics in every single position to be prepared for it.
Just on the wing back still, Ruben, I think Munoz and Mitchell are in the top 5 for most distance covered in the Premier League, and United's wing backs are quite a way down. Do you feel as though that those players are still having to develop to get those attacking instincts that you want to really become proper?
Maybe they play, I don't know how you read that data, maybe they play more games, more minutes, so you cannot...
Oh, don't start with this data nonsense, please. Oh, give me a fucking break, honestly. Oh. PSR, XG, GA, all in the bin, Josh Ray. 100%. 100%. All it needs to get in the bin. Just get out of here, man. Get football back to how it was, yeah? The manager, Ruben, was almost got him, but Simon jumps in the single when demanded cheap price deal. He was next range running from Tim Jets. Time for what? Don't get time in football, do you, Josh? No, you don't. You don't, Adam Partridge. You really don't, mate. 1, 2, 3. Elite high standards. And we chose a lot. I wonder what we would have been like with Ruben. That would have been interesting. Very interesting. But Ruben Lopetegui, out of his depth, mate.
Compare the data, we make a lot of substitutions. Sometimes we change because we know that is a different position, or you want to change the feet with Allo and Patrick, and we change a lot. Sometimes we start with Ahmad in front, but most of the times, if we need to win the game, I put Ahmad on the right. Ahmad change position all the time, so that can change all the data, and you see different things. But again, they are doing the things really well. They play in more in transition than us. The opponents,
I agree,
see it in the different way. So all these things we have to look when we compare teams. But of course, in every position we can do so much better.
Ben, this seems like a perfect place is for me to ask you what you've made of Senna's incredible impact at Manchester United so far.
So, yep. Now they're just talking a bit about the reaction. So that is the end of Ruben Amorim's press conference, people. So we will hear what Oliver Glasner has had to say in a few seconds' time. Charlie Patrick stream. Someone call him a Ronan around envelope. Someone sends a super chat to him on Thursday. Funny. Ruben Dane, he's long-winded. Ruben Amorim makes me so mad after Monday being 15th last season 2. Josh 8. Ruben Amorim out. 100%. Get him out of here, man. Right, let's listen to what Oliver Glasner's had to say. Oh, but honestly, what a load of PR and banger mash waffle. That is literally probably one of the most frustrating press conferences I've heard in quite a while now. Just, that was full of banger mash waffle. But why do you react to them then? Because, it's fun for you guys to listen to, and it makes a very interesting streams. So that's why I do reactions to them. Yeah, they did. You're right. They played yesterday, and we played on Monday. So there's no excuses. We got to go for it from minute one. Get at them. Get stuck in. Yeah? Show some passion. Show some fight. Fight that badge. Yeah? Seriously. Has he done his yet? See, he's on her Glancer. Has he done his yet? Well, they've been in European action, haven't they? Same as us, Josh. Yep. We got to come out like a bat out of heck on their ball, do them a favour and send Slot out sooner with a thumping. He done on Thursday after the game. Here we go. Yep, I got it.
This game is again, but Will doesn't look so bad, so we're very hopeful that he will be in the match day squad and all others are fine.
Was that the most angry or disappointed you've been since you've been at this football club?
I don't think since I've been here, but definitely this season a little bit, maybe like the late defeat at Everton. Yeah.
We better play better Sunday, but I can't see it. I'm going 1-1 Sunday. Then I'm going to the West Ham. Then I'm going to the West Ham game. They best win Thursday night because I'm going to that, Josh Fate. I'm going 2 on United Thursday. I don't know their manager, Josh Fate. Oh, yeah, Galazar. He's brilliant, isn't he? Amazing.
So because it just feels that it was completely unnecessary and it's our fault. But on the other side, yeah, we have to accept it. The effort was there, but yeah, it's a game we shouldn't definitely lose. Yeah, then at least getting a draw. But yeah, like always, yeah, we try to learn from it. And I think this is also the experience we get the first time this year, having this rhythm, playing international football. Also, we could see that this is, everywhere where we go, it's maybe one of the matches of the season. Yeah, sold out stadium even when.
Yeah, I mean, that's a Thursday night game. Yeah, I'll be in my flat for that.
We see the Chelsea owner was watching the game because I think they also own Strasbourg. It just shows how much it means for this club. And then, of course, everybody's playing on their top level, highly motivated. And we were talking about it before, and we always have to match this motivation, because the small margins decide. And yesterday, it looked like we didn't match the motivation on the same level, maybe a few percentage less, and that's why we lost at the end.
You are a Europa League winner. You're used to European football, but it's new for Crystal Palace, and the fans are loving it. But do you feel you're doing as much as you can in terms of the squad depth? It's not easy. Thursday, Sunday. Sunday is midday, for example. So can you do much more?
We started 3 new players yesterday. We managed to mark Gaze and Chris Richards minutes, and yes, maybe, but it's always the question afterwards. Yeah, so Pep rotated 10.
Yeah, on Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. But either way, we will be there to react to it, as always.
players, and then it was too much, and then we rotated 3, then it's maybe 2 less, and then you rotate 5, then it's also not okay at the end. It's always when you win, you have done everything right, and if you lose, then questions are, or also I ask myself, should we have made more changes? But I think it was not that we made that the players were tired. Again, it was a game. It's just to take these 2 empty net goals, then I think we win 3-1, and then we would talk to, wow, what a great game at Strasbourg. So for us, it's really, yesterday, yeah, it was emotional, but today being back rational, analyzing what can we do better, what was good, because, yeah, of course, we need to perform on the top level against Man United. They're doing really well, even when they lost their last game against Everton at home. But you can see when you're watching them, and we watched many clips also from our games last year. I think it's different now. Yeah, also their work rate increased massively. Yeah, and the system players know what to do much more than maybe 6-7 months ago, and will be a great test for us.
Yeah, absolutely. To confirm, one thing you did mention last night, you would like to.
I'll big up Adam Dar. Bash. Big up, mate.
You want to buy an attacker forward in Jacob?
I think we need to. Ismaila also will leave us. So he's the only player who makes runs in behind from our taste, the profile. Yeah. So maybe I think.
Urban Outfitters, Adam, in my local Urban Outfitters store. But just such a shame it had Carlos Sanchez on it. I was like, for fuck's sake, man. Why does it have to have Carlos Sanchez on it? Any other player, I would have bought it.
We just have to have this profile again, because also the other players on the bench, they are a different profile, and we need players to stretch the defense, and I hope that we will get it done.
Do you think that's the key to being competitive in the second half of the season, domestically and in Europe?
Yes.
To add at least 1 or 2.
Yes.
Yeah, and you've got a very busy Christmas coming up, haven't you?
Was it going to get it? Was she going to get it? It did not have the name on Josh Ray. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful shirt. Yes, it was second hand and that, and I would have washed it, before putting it on. But yeah, I would have bought it 100%. It's just, Sanchez, no way. But I do see they're on eBay, so yeah, I'll definitely be on the lookout for one in the future. So, but that was beautiful. It's a shirt I never had, so I got excited for a second, but then, when I saw that name, I literally wanted to throw up. Pick up Adam Dart and everyone in the chat. Yep. You play Sunday. We do, Adam Dart. You're right, mate.
No. Before and after Christmas. So Christmas, let's say, where it's always we say in Germany, where you have a disadvantage, you always have an advantage. You understand, like this? So the game now against Arsenal is on the 23rd. Yeah, it's moved from 24th to 23rd. That means all the players can celebrate Christmas with their families, because everybody gets off 24th and 25th. Of course, before it's quite busy, and afterwards, but Christmas is family time.
And just 2 more for me, but in that though, because you are ultra ambitious, you want this club to push on. Is that just the message then? You just need a bit of help. You need a good body or 2 going forward from January.
Yes.
And on Christmas, finally, send it in positives. It's been a brilliant year under you. Will you have time for some Christmas shopping? Because if your game's been moved,
yes, but no time for Christmas shopping. So fortunately, I get all the support from my wife.
I'll be furious, Adam. Honestly, I'll be mad, Adam Partridge. He turned the football club a new asshole.
She's responsible for all this stuff, and of course we play on the 23rd at 8 o'clock at the Emirates, and then 20. We in continental Europe we celebrate Christmas Eve on the 24th, so that's busy. So I will fly back to Austria 24th in the morning, and of course I hope that everything is already prepared, and then enjoying going to church and enjoying Christmas dinner with my family. But no, I have no time for getting gifts or all this stuff. But that's a challenge. I have to find one for my wife because she can't buy the gift for herself, so she shouldn't. And yeah. No, but it will work. So we are used to this rhythm. Even last year we played on the 26th, and so we will find a solution.
Thank you, lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Well, good to see you. I'll start by asking about Tyreek, if I could, please. Obviously, got his goal last night. We know how good he is defensively, but could you give us a bit of an insight into just how hard he has worked to improve the attacking aspect of his game as well?
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the goal yesterday because the finish, it was the angle was not so easy, and we do this in training. We started in preseason, getting him into this position, and then having a clear idea what to do, not just to shoot, and then because very often then you hit the goalkeeper's body, so either hitting the side net on the far post or short and high, and let's say these are the solutions. And it was an excellent finish yesterday, and he got the reward for working hard in training, and he is there in these positions. It was his second goal this season. He had an amazing finish at West Ham that brought us the win. And he's progressing, and it's just to see what even he is 25, 26. It's starting to enter his best ages, and when you work hard, there's always space for improvement. And I'm always telling him that we are just supporting the players; they have to do it. And he, with his mindset, with his work ethic, just gets
He's done so well, Adam Partridge. He really has. Fair play.
Only Arsenal have conceded less goals in the Premier League this season. Much is made about Crystal Palace's ability to attack. The club is always associated with a bit of attacking flair. But how pleased are you with your side's ability to defend as a team as well?
Very pleased, and that's our foundation. I mentioned this so often. So when we're talking about Mark leaving or not leaving, it's you can see with, I think in this calendar year we have approximately conceded 1 goal per game, and this in the Premier League, and that's really tough with all the quality players and teams we are facing, and that's credit to, of course, to all our defenders and to our goalkeeper.
Yeah, they got some good players, haven't they?
Our defense is team effort. And if somebody doesn't do his job, we get a problem. Because, of course, we give the opposition some spaces, but usually they can't use these spaces because we solve it in different areas. And sometimes when we get a little bit sloppy or don't have this right aggression, we can get in troubles. Fortunately, that doesn't happen very often, and gives us a good feeling. We also know that we need it. Let's say we are not a team that regularly scores 3 or 4 goals. That we know we need this foundation.
Nice,
and,
nice foundation sorting.
And but I'm very pleased how the players are.
Because originally, Adam Partridge is meant to be obviously 12:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, but it's 12 p.m. Sunday because they've been in the Conference League action. So, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Working to keep the clean sheet, and again, I can mention many games. So let's say the FA Cup win.
Yes, we do need to win, Adam Dar. You're right, 100%. We have to win. It's as simple as that.
Starting from I think we just conceded 1 in the whole campaign, and that's the foundation, and that's why we always talking about this. Yeah, well, like yesterday, it just makes no sense talking about missing chances. This happens. Yeah, and for me, it's important that we create chances. We know our defensive structure. In our defensive structure, we prepare our attack. Yeah? And then we know if we do this well, but that's the foundation and the basics, we will get and create our chances. Let's say the 2 empty net goals came from pressing situation, from defensive structure. But then it's of course to be ruthless and score from it to get the reward. And this is, of course, what we still can improve.
Just in terms of those chances, is it just about having faith, knowing that they will eventually come off? The more you create, the numbers are in your favour, or is there something extra, something different you can do?
Oh yes, it's for me. It's first of all, again, it's like, not talking too much about it, because it's, always talking about the problem, it gets bigger and bigger. So players have huge effort to create these chances, and yeah, it feels a little bit like at the beginning of last season when we I remember a few situations post out, hitting the post like yesterday, and then running across the goal line. This is 1 centimeter, and for me that's not just, it's not about then it's quality or not. For me it's also like how you say karma, yeah, but it's do you deserve it? Yeah. And when we see yesterday, to be honest, it's Strasbourg, and we're talking about it, it's a very intense team, most intense team in the French league. We said we have to match this intensity, we didn't. Yeah. So they were better than us, and I think that's why they got the reward. Yeah? So they hit the post, and the ball drops next to their player, and we hit it, and it runs along the goal line and out. And then we had the same situation last year, and I think it's now to deserve it more, and maybe to invest a little bit more in the basics, and then we will get all these goals. Because when you see us, I think from the goals we should score in the Premier League, we're still top 3 in the league. They're creating almost most of the biggest chances. On the other side, we miss most of the chances there as well. But for us, it's to create these opportunities to score goals, and then it will happen.
As for Manchester United, you personally have a great record against them. Could you talk us through some of your memories of playing against them? I'm thinking particularly the 4-0 at Selhurst Park and the 2-0 away at Old Trafford.
Yes, Piastri is on pole.
Just before no. It was Michael always say Ray Chase is still here, and I think Eric Ten Hag was their manager, so it doesn't make sense talking about it. And new teams, new manager there. The 2-0 there, yes, was Ruben Amorim still already in charge.
Well done, Oliver Glasner. He said he's not interested in talking about it. That is one way to answer the journalists. Let's get it right. Big up to you.
Team, but also their team changed, especially the attack. Yeah, that's what we're talking. It's thought, okay, we need more goals, and then they invested 200 million in buying 3 players up front, and also players who.
I do. Yeah, I honestly believe he's not returning, mate.
Play very intense, like Mbeumo. For me, it's impressive to see, and we compared it. Yeah, they are now. I think their work rate is much higher than it has been last year, and then they get the reward. Yeah. There's also a team. That's why it's really funny that sometimes it's talking about the 3-4-3 system. And I think Man United and we have the highest XG in the Premier League for scoring goals. We're playing the same system, so it looks like it's a good attacking system. And also, like we show it can be a very, you can have a very good defensive structure within it. So it's all about what you do with the system and then how.
No, I'm not going to the football this weekend because Shipram Town are playing away, mate. Why did he leave Mercedes then? It's because he no longer believed in Mercedes, but that's like going to Ferrari. That could be a huge mistake. Probably the biggest mistake he's made in his career. He talks brilliantly, Adam Partridge. He really does.
How fluid you are in your attack and how creative you are, and so really I'm looking forward to this game. they are doing well. I think we are doing well, and also yesterday's defeat. We won't lose our mind. It's just now, again, finding the right tweaks where we can adjust. No time for training, and great.
There we go. That is Oliver Glasner's press conference. That was outstanding. Just Would I take him at Man United? Interesting question. I mean, I do like his management and that, but how the way the football club's being ran, unfortunately, I think he'd find it too much and fail. But if we can get the right foundations and that, then yeah, he could potentially be the right person for the job. He really could. But I just feel with our current situation and setup, he will fail, unfortunately. If Oliver Glasner got the chance to come to Manchester United, just how the hierarchy are acting and that, we're not elite anymore. So that's why I don't say elite high standards. I just say for the high standards of Manchester United Football Club, because we're not acting elite people. We're really not. And this is the thing what hurts the most. It really does. It's just like half the time this football club is just happy to make up the numbers. The winning mentality is gone. And it's a real shame. Mr. Joshy J, just trust the process. Fuck the process. Load of PR bollocks. Let's get it right. Mercedes will dominate next season and Lewis will regret leaving Mercedes. He will. 100% he will regret it. I have no doubts about it. But obviously, for Manchester United, we got to try and win it. It's as simple as that against Crystal Palace. Because if we don't, be nowhere near sustainable for the elite high standards of this football club. Let's get it right. No, not even anywhere near close to anywhere near fucking sustainable. And it just will not be sustainable by elite high standards. Let's get it right. It's just like, oh my goodness me, man. Manchester United Football Club. I miss the days, right, where we were acting like a serious football club, people. But unfortunately, we don't have that ambition anymore, unfortunately, which it's sad, It's sad times to me as a fan for 25 plus years, how these days we're happy to just make up the numbers. It doesn't sit well with me at all. I want my team to win, because that is the aim in the late storage, I want us to win the Premier League title again, but I need to accept the harsh reality that we are a long way off it. But it doesn't mean I can't stop thinking about it. Now, I shouldn't stop thinking about it because that's our number one aim, is to win the Premier League or, say, the Champions League or something. Just go and win something. Well, we're not going to win the Premier League, so our only hope now is the FA Cup, which we got no chance of winning. So it's going to be another training season, unfortunately, for Manchester United Football Club, which again, nowhere near sustainable, people. I mean, let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely getting the narrative right. I mean, it's pathetic. It really is. When I was growing up in the late 90s and watching them in the early 2000s, we had leaders in that Manchester United team. Let's get it right. Leaders who showed fight, passion. We had a proper captain like Roy Keane as well. Unlike the certain captain now who just is not captain material. I mean, let's get it right. I do think he's a decent player for Manchester United, Bruno Fernandes. So he's not captain material. He really isn't. No, it'd be another trophy this season, Adam Partridge. And unfortunately, the way it's going for our women's team as well, not having the squad depth, I think it'd be a winless campaign for them as well. But hopefully they can win like the FA Cup. They're definitely not going to win the Champions League because they don't have the squad depth. Again, I know who to blame exactly for that. Oh yeah, the frauds upstairs, the hierarchy. Let's get it right, yeah? They are to blame. They need to take accountability of how the standards has fallen at this football club. The standards at this football club is in the bin. Let's get it right. I'm damn well so pissed off about it. I'm angry. Just the football club just happy to make up the numbers. Get out of here, man. Seriously. Start to win. Because that is the aim in elite sport, people, is to win. In the Premier League, there can only be one winner, and all other 19 teams have lost, haven't they? Because at the end of the day, only the one who finishes top gets left at that Premier League trophy. The managers like the buzzwords, don't they? Just say, yep, like process, context, just, yeah, it's unbelievable. It really is. I'll be doing some cooking and calling out my ownership of Chelsea. Arsenal win the league. I mean, yeah, if Arsenal win the league, you will be going at your ownership, won't you? Don't know, sort of thing. Because as a Chelsea fan, you know, that just would not be sustainable, would it? If Arsenal win the league, it's like you can't have that happening. You really can't. I mean, let's get it right. Let's absolutely get the narrative right. So Lee Gunner, he's currently live as well, doing press conference reaction, and he's putting his title, Chelsea are finished. Interesting. He's so confident that Arsenal are going to beat Chelsea. A lot of PR to Josh Ray. Absolutely, Adam Partridge, 100%. There's so much PR. It is literally fleeced. Oh, it pisses me off as well, Adam Partridge. It really does. You know, it's one of my most hated things in football whatsoever, PR. PR, XG, GA, all get in the bin, please. Seriously. Can you very kindly fuck off, please, so we can get football back to how it should be? Let's get it right. Instead of all this trust the process nonsense. Oh, it takes time. Just get behind the players, back the manager, this and that. It's like, get out of here, man. Seriously. No, I want to win. Because as a fan, it's the standards I hold at this football club. Let's get it right. I want to win at the end of the day. Yeah? And that should be the football club's number one aim. Because the aim in elite sport, people, is to win. So you want to see how many trophies you can lift. We play better when we are not favourites like PSG and Barcelona. That's true, because everyone kind of ruled you out against Paris Saint-Germain, didn't they? And you beat them in the Club World Cup final, and quite easily, because they didn't really offer much threat. And, you know, yeah, I'll be wrapping up shortly in about the next couple minutes. But yeah, big up to you, Adam Partridge. 3 points is a must tomorrow for you. It is. It is, Hayden Cox. It really is, mate. You know, nothing else is sustainable whatsoever. Just get me a fucking win, yeah? That's all I ask. Seriously, from this football club. Win me the game. If we draw, not sustainable. If we lose, totally not sustainable. Let's get it right. Because, if we lose, boy, oh boy. I think Mr. Joshy J will be in another foul mood, honestly. Because that's what I can be, people. I can be in a very, very foul mood at times. I really can. Go to bed. I'm 33 years old. I'm a fully grown adult, so yeah, I can please myself. And on that note, people, we're out of here. So, who shall we redirect to? Yes, he's currently lying. Tell you what, let's go for League Gunner, yeah? Let's go for League Gunner. Bash. League Gunner we're going to redirect to. So make sure you put Mr. Joshy J. Raid. And don't forget, Glazers out, Enios out, Amorim out, and brown envelopes in the bin as well. Bye-bye. Will Johnny Memorable seeing Horsell win the league? Do you think Cook's the ownership and sorting director? Yeah, see, I'm going to go with League Gunner. So, yeah, big up to every single one of you. We're out of here. Bash.